Hello everyone and welcome to another video on the channel. I'm RubiXE and today is a very different and special type of video because as you can see by the channel itself, I have rebranded. So with that being said, the Copper Golem wants to get in on the action. With that being said, let me be the first to welcome you to the RubiCubed channel. That is correct. I decided a few weeks ago to actually get on with the rebranding and do it. So before I get into it, I just want to say a huge thank you for the support, and I know it has been a while since I last uploaded. I am going to get into that. In this video, I want to talk about the scheduling, the name of the channel, and where I have been. So we're going to talk about the first one, or the third option, sorry, and that is where have I been? So it has been today. Today is currently Wednesday. So it's been 30 odd days since I last uploaded, and I know it has been a while, and I am really sorry for letting you all down in not uploading. And I know there's no real excuse for it, but I'm going to try my best to explain what happened. So I've been quite tired lately, and I do not know why. I mean, I know there's a lack of sleep, but I've never really slept fully well for the past couple of years anyway, and I've still managed to get up and upload and, do everything else that I needed to do. But I honestly don't know why I have felt so tired lately. I've had days, like, literal days where I would normally get up, do my usual, like, the morning stuff or whatever, or if I'm waking up early in the afternoon, I do the morning stuff, but later in the day, and then I hit record and record a video, on the days that I would normally record. Obviously, there's days where I can't record, so if there's, like, background noise or anything like that, those are the days that usually I can't record because it's quite difficult to record if there's a lot of stuff happening on in the background, and that's usually out of my control, but there's usually quite a lot of times where I can sit down and record. But just doing that, I have felt exhausted. Like, not exhausted as in I've done too much and I'm tired, but just I've felt tired, like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon where I've been awake for a few hours, and then I'm just sat in my chair and I'm just falling asleep. And I honestly, it's been terrible, and there's no real excuse for it. I have no idea what's happened. I am trying to work on it. And yeah, so that's where I've been. I have tried to be completely honest with the communication, and I'm really genuinely sorry if that has not been good enough. Like, I know communication is super important, and I try to pride myself on, being communicable, whatever, on social media. And yeah, I'm just sorry, guys. But videos will be returning. I will explain that in the schedule part of it, which will be the third topic of the day's video. But I am really sorry, but I am coming back. Like, I've not quit or anything. I've not, like, there's nothing to quit. I don't get paid for this or anything yet, so I don't, hopefully that, that's the long-term plan, but I can't do that if I'm not being consistent, or I'm, not uploading or anything, and I am truly sorry. And it's not even, the most important part of that is giving you guys the content that you might otherwise like, and I don't understand why you would like my videos. I am not that interesting. My voice is not that interesting, but you guys seem to show up for the videos, and I cannot, and I mean this genuinely, sincerely, cannot thank you enough for giving me your time to sit down and watch the videos that I make, and record and stuff. And, from the golem behind me, I just want to say a huge thank you for that. Let's get into the next topic of the video. So that's where I have been. The next topic is going to be the name. So, RubiCubed. It is mainly inspiration from my older gamer tag. I don't use that gamer tag that much anymore, but my older gamer tag was similar to what I have, like, named the channel now. And I named it for a few various reasons. The main one is inspiration from that, which in itself took inspiration from the colourful puzzle cube that I can never complete. And, just to be completely transparent, the channel's got nothing to do with that. It's purely inspiration from a gamer tag which was inspired by that. But it wasn't like, you're not going to see me try and fail at completing that cube. I can never do it anyway. I honestly, guy, I don't know how people do it, but yeah, nothing to do with them or anything. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to complete that or anything. But the name is more of inspiration from the gamer tag, as I've mentioned, but also it's got a few different meanings in it. So obviously cubed is, we're in Minecraft. That kind of makes more sense. I'm uploading Minecraft more than anything. Well, I'm not uploading anything else at the moment, but in the future I plan to. But at the moment it's Minecraft. Cubed is also like a 3D version of a square, which, pixel square, kind of makes a bit of sense. That's probably a bit of a really far reach. And also the mathematical 3 on the name is obviously, cubed is a mathematical term. I don't know how to explain it, but I like maths. I like numbers. It was probably the only subject that one of the only subjects that I did well in. and I really enjoy numbers and stuff. So you know, it kind of made a little bit of sense, you know, intertwine it all together. But that is the name of the channel. The actual branding itself, so the background, like the banner and the profile, you know, the channel logo, whatever, that might change in the future. Like there's, as I think of different designs and stuff, you know, as you guys, if you guys have got some ideas for a channel brand banner design, then hey, throw them at me. um, but yeah, I just wanted to make that point that obviously this, although it sounds similar, it's nothing to do with, you know, the puzzle cube. But if you guys have got any brand, like, throw them at me. As I've just said, I appreciate it. Like I said, the branding is not permanent, but it, you know, I just thought, you know, something nice, you know, rather than what I had before, because what I had before, it just looked a mess. And I also just want to point out, RubyXE is staying. I am still gonna like be like, oh hi, I'm RubyXE. That is still staying. I'm not getting rid of that. It's just I'm RubyXE, and the channel is going to be called RubiCubed. That's going to be the intro sort of thing. And then the next topic is going to be the scheduling. So the scheduling is going to be a little different, but not too much different. So I'm going to still try and stick to 2 to 3 videos a week. I'm going to try my best to stick to a Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe a weekend video every single... there's an Enderman spawning around. Do not interrupt me. I'm going to look up, actually, so he doesn't think I'm looking at him. The scheduling isn't going to change much outside of the like variety videos. The videos will be coming back next week. Today's, as I've said, today is Wednesday. I don't know when this video is going to go up. I'm hoping it's going to be up by Friday. I say hoping. Technology just doesn't like me at the moment. So, oh hello. That scared the scared the life out of me. I'm really glad I'm really glad I'm looking up. He could have attacked me. But the scheduling is going to be like Tuesday to Thursday. It's obviously going to be Minecraft. In the future, I'm going to try and bring different games to this channel, so different playthroughs and stuff. Once I get, you know, capture card and all that sorted, it's going to be a little while, but, you know, it'll come at some point. But for now, it's going to be Minecraft, so Tuesday, Thursday, and then maybe a weekend video, depending on what's happening. But Tuesday, Thursday is going to be, like, the main thing. Obviously, there will be days where I, like, the you know, it changes. So one week it could be Tuesday, Thursday, the next week could be Tuesday and Friday. I am going to be hopefully as like communicative, or whatever the word is, on social media, so Twitter or X or whatever, and YouTube posts. I have moved the posts up towards the top of the channel now, so you should just see them almost straight away when you, like, you know, go into my channel. And yeah, so I just want to say that is the scheduling, that's the rebranding. Welcome to the RubiCubed channel. It is kind of a new journey, but, you know, a lot of the same things are staying. Again, I am really sorry for being sort of MIA for a month. It's been a weird one. But as the golem is currently going through absolutely nothing in the chest, thank you very much for your patience. The videos are absolutely coming back. You know, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to try my absolute best to try and give you guys the content you may want to see. Again, don't understand why you would. I'm not that interesting, but maybe that's just a lack of self-confidence talking, and not the actual reality. So thank you guys very much for watching from me and the Copper Golem, who hasn't been named yet, by the way. So if you do want to give him a name, let me know, and I'll name him. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and until the next video, which will be Monday or Tuesday, we'll see. I do kind of want to get back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload, but I think, you know, sleep wise, that might not be the best idea. I don't know if I can actually like keep up with that, so we'll stick to Tuesday and Thursday for now, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day and weekend, and until the next video, I will see you all then. I will do the bye thing where I'm not looking down because the Enderman's there, but bye bye everyone.